Hello children, how are all of you? Are you all studying well? Please, those who are sitting at home, don't neglect your studies. By the 17th of this month, the exams will start. So please do hard work. So you're moving on to lesson 4, Midas touch. That is the name of the lesson is not Midas touch. There is a story, Midas touch. Midas is a king. So in the lesson, the heading is the golden touch. Midas was he was a king. He had a daughter. She had beautiful, lovely red spun gold. What should I say? Like the sun rays, like the beautiful golden brown hair she had, and she was a very, very sweet child, very cute girl. She used to sing beautifully, and when she used to sing, the birds they used to fly and come and sit on her hand. Midas was a very, very nice king. He was a very helpful person. All the subjects means the people of that country, they all liked him very much. He was a very good king, very gentle, very kind, help everyone. The only weakness, the only problem was what he had was he was very fond of gold, and he had a room full of gold, and he still craved means wanting more and more of gold. So he used to sit on a throne means where kings and queens usually they sit on occasions, on events. That is the seat which is called throne. So one day King Midas was sitting down there, and he just closed his eyes, and as usual he just dozed off to sleep, that he had fallen to sleep. So as he was sitting there and he was thinking, a strange figure like one big head and full of fire round, flame like when you light fire, you find that red and yellowish flame, that is called the flame. When you light fire, you can find flames. So he found that around that head, around the strange figure means strange structure, strange means which you are not seen. And that head was round head, and right around there was fire. Fire means flame, okay. And then he came in his dream, and he was looking at this structure, and the structure asked, whatever you want I will give you. So he wanted only gold. He said, wherever I touch, I want golden touch. Whatever I touch, it should become gold. So he was granted, but before that he gave a warning. See, after that you shouldn't feel sorry about this golden touch. Then he was he was in the garden, he touched something that became gold. Then he touched something else that also became gold. Finally, he was in the garden, he saw his daughter. So when his daughter, he embraced. When he embraced the daughter became a golden statue. So her body, when he touched the shoulder, it was frozen, it was like cold, because when you touch a metal, it will be cold. And he just touched that, the little daughter became a statue like a gold, and he was feeling very sad because he loved his daughter so dearly. He was very fond of his daughter. So the daughter became a golden statue. So that's the time he remembers when that strange figure told, see, wealth, possessions, all this, it is not worth, it is meaningless. So you think before you ask for this wish. Anyway, he was feeling so sorry. After that, he tried to, suddenly somebody come and touches him. When he gets a shock, he just wakes up. And the way he turns on his throne, his crown falls down. Then the daughter asked him, today also you had a dream, you were dreaming about it, then only he realized that he was dreaming. All the while when you read this lesson, we do not understand whether it was a dream, because you think he was such a greedy man. And then he promised, he decided that all his wealth will be given to the subjects, people where he is ruling. So now let's read the lesson. Okay, ready. Lesson 4, Golden Touch. I think I need not have any more deep explanation. I just read this lesson to you. Once upon a time there was a king named Midas. The name of the king was Midas. He was the king of quite a beautiful country where the people were content and life went along well. So the country where he was ruling, the people were very happy. Content means they were very satisfied because he was a very good king, and people were all quite happy, and it was a beautiful country. Midas had a daughter who was the joy of his life. She was always happy and cheerful, and the people loved her. So he had one daughter. Daughter was very cheerful, always happy, and she was full of joy. Full of joy means full of happiness. Always happy and cheerful, and the people loved her. And the people around the kingdom loved this girl because she was such a sweet and nice girl. Her means the daughter. Hair, H-A-I-R is hair, was the color of spun gold and her eyes were blue. See the specification given for her? The hair was spun gold, like golden color, and the eyes were blue. They said, when she sang, the birds came down from the trees and sat on her hand. So gentle and kind was she. Yes, she was such a gentle, soft, and she was very kind. And when she used to sing, the birds used to fly and come and sit on her hand. King Midas loved his people, his kingdom, and his beautiful daughter, but he also loved gold. Yes, he craved for it. He had room full of it. He even had a throne made entirely from gold. See, the only problem with King Midas was he was craving. Craving means he was wanting more and more. He was only fond of gold. He loved his daughter, but he loved gold, and he wanted more and more gold. His one room was full of gold. He had a lot of gold in his room, but he used to love his the people where he was ruling. That's called the subjects. People belong to that country are called subjects. In this book, we say subjects for those people. But the only problem he had was he was very fond of gold. One day, as he sat on his golden throne, and his throne where he was seated, the chair which he used to sit, that was also with gold, made with gold. One day, as he sat on his golden throne, he closed his eyes and imagined that his fondest dream had come true. So now one day he was sitting there on the golden throne on the chair, and he just closed his eyes and he started imagining. Imagining means like building up ideas in your mind. Building up ideas in your mind. So he started imagining that, what is it? Yes, that whatever he touched was coming true. He dreamt that everything he touched turned to gold. So that was the thing which he was dreaming of, and which he was desiring to have. Everything what he touches should turn gold. So he was just sitting on his throne and he started imagining like that, and he felt that that was coming true. On this day means on the day, as he had his dream yet again, he saw a strange figure. It was a head that looked like flames were all around it. Then the figure spoke to him. And after that, he was only just sitting down and just had closed his eyes, and he started imagining. At that time, he found one head, and right around was the flame. The flame was, there was a lot of flames, and the figure started talking to him. Speak means speak, spoke. Speak, present tense, spoke, past tense. King Midas, now the figure is talking to him. King Midas, you have been a good king, a good man, a good father, said the figure. Your only flaw means the only problem or the weakness of the character has been your craving for something unimportant. You dream of a power you don't really want. Actually, he doesn't need to have the power of golden touch. But that is what he is always thinking of. So this figure told, see, unimportant it is not necessary, but you are still wanting to have the unnecessary gift what you want. Oh, I do want this power. So he says, no, I want this power. I want it more than I want anything in the world, the whole world, cried Midas. He said, I don't want anything in the world, but I want this golden touch. That is what he was craving for, he was wanting for. Alright, but I warn you. Now he told, was one sentence he said, that was a warning. Warning means an information which the strange figure was making him understand. I shall come back.